don't forget to change our scene back.
Oh, yes. Thanks for reminding me. I'll go ahead and transition over. Did we get everything
I
confirmed?
do my best. We have not done confirms yet.
Okay. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. Don't forget scene change.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, as we were taking a slightly extended break, and Nick is bringing up last set of the day today, but again, we have another full day of racing and shenanigans tomorrow. So while we are going to be wrapping up soonish, heavy air quotes on that, we still have day 3 ahead of us. So folks, if you've been enjoying today, tell your friends, tell your family, tune in tomorrow, spread the word, all that good stuff, please, and thank you.
Top toggles look good. Bottom ones, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know John has only 4 toggles. So Koa will have to Koa remove, untoggle gold and energy bomb. It looks like everything else looks like it's all good. Perfect.
I will say, doing these toggle checks does make me feel like a weirdo because the only thing I play with is energy bomb, and I have the rest of them usually turned off.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I've been doing, when I was doing the, like, all of my grinding for, L13 and, DV13 and all that stuff, yeah. Just me, sword, and energy bomb.
Yeah, I always have almost all of them open. It really doesn't matter too terribly much. The only times where I would start toggling bombs is if I wanted to get certain certain items on floor 1 that I'd want to have for seeded runs.
Yeah, like for doing, like, running, I could understand it, but, like, just general play, I'm just like, yeah, these are all, like, fancy and cute, but, hard pass, no thanks.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, so it looks like we're good on the toggle check, and both players are good on the seed.
Perfect, so we can get started.
So, with that, just make sure you're ready for the countdown,
yes, I am.
Taylor?
Absolutely ready.
With that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go fast if you want, I guess.
Go.
Right. Discord decided to drop that last enter. Oh, that felt great.
Amazing. That happens.
Alright.
Okay, so going left immediate upgrade. And none of them are good. None of them are good. I think John picked salvage. Just, I think the best one out of a lot of them.
I mean, stealth is fine, and I think salvage is fine.
It is.
Weatherproofing is very
situational.
Why are you here?
Only time where I would pick weatherproof. Only time that I would pick weatherproof would be like if I'm doing for safety on floor 4. If I wanted to get to temple, and I had
some of those fire turrets are awful.
Yeah, some of the fire turrets are awful, and then it just kind of makes reactor a little bit easier. And then weatherproof is extremely funny against our boy Ace.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
But yeah, if I'm doing like intense or sudden death lethality, weatherproof is really nice.
Yeah, I was actually about to bring that up. Like, if you're like going for sudden death, especially with some of the things in floor 5, it makes dashing a lot less terrifying.
It does, yes.
So that is a Chamber Lord into the recycle bin for John.
Yep, and
looks like Koa might still be hunting.
Yeah, Koa is still hunting. Unfortunately, went the wrong direction. John was able to just pick a. Yeah. Again, it's just sometimes vibes. You wind up just finding an easier time getting to certain places.
But at the same time, John gets to deal with a challenger, so maybe that will give Koa some time to catch up.
Lots of mirror bombs. That's also a pretty good fireball, too. Chain lightning helps clear out crowded rooms pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also just helping it incidentally deal, like, for Chamberlord taking care of the ads. Like, not that ads are a huge threat for Chamberlord, but still, nice side effect for that fireball.
Yeah.
Alright, Koa.
Very timely.
Your way into the openings.
Yeah, very timely timer bomb there. Timely timer bomb, eh? Just trying to keep track of like the different pathings to see how this floor shakes out for. Looks like John actually did.
Ground gained or ground lost.
Yeah, John actually did pretty good with
with
the routing.
Corridor.
Yeah,
that
again, that's a gamble. Yeah, that is a gamble.
Looks like Koa also found the Grenadier, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Still, good bombs to have. And if I remember correctly, they are all seated. So you will get the same bombs every time, as long as you have the toggles correct.
Yeah, it is interesting how what parts of a seed are completely seeded, but there are still a couple of things that can still just re-roll.
Yep, Renegade deals my beloved. They are a seeded nightmare. If I remember correctly, they cycle in a bizarre way that I haven't figured out yet. And I think it's still based on the way, on what you need the most, quote unquote. Ooh, that's a nice drill.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am just surprised that like all of those like, possible like, player decisions aren't coded so that like they're part of the seed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, given what Renegade is, like it makes sense that those are going to be, hey, what's your current situation? So that way you can have the best, devil's bargain on the table.
Yeah, and even then, some of those bargains
mirror.
Ooh, Broken Mirror's nice. Assuming you get anything from it.
Yeah.
I have had Broken Mirror. Ooh, I would pick that. I would have picked the Pulse Waves myself.
Yeah. I'm just thinking in regards to, like, Broken Mirror, like, let's say that showed up in, an expansion pack or it somehow dropped, like, sure, but having to pay for it in a shop seems like a really high cost, low potential payout.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick it myself. Shields are good. Cryo Blessing.
Floor 3.
Cryo Blessing is just really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Rat Extra Powers Scanner. And John's gonna be picking Scanner. Honestly, between all of them, like Pack-Rat is again situational at best. But ooh, nice double damage.
Yeah, the only time I could see myself doing the POW over Scanner is if we were like on like floor 5 and I'd already been like scoping out a good chunk of it. Because otherwise, Intel's Intel.
Intel is Intel. Yep, even on floor 3. Okay, Koa's gonna pick up the. After buying out most of the shop, I would not have picked it. They do have a decent amount of money, so like being able to do that on the later shop, maybe. Like, but yeah, not the worst decision. Like definitely an eyebrow raise, but also like much like me, new to racing, still getting those like different mental habits built in. Could be that too. Yeah. Or I guess maybe to phrase that a little bit better, trying not to judge some of these decisions a little too harshly, because again, we're not behind the wheel right now. Yeah, it's like I said, a high stress environment. I can be annoyed sometimes, or I guess not annoyed or like irritated at anybody. I guess you could say mildly perturbed. Is that a good word for it? I mean, do you want to rip off the band-aid and just say triggered? No. But yeah, it is like hindsight's 2020, and hindsight is absolutely 2020.
But
Like, and
yeah, like for me, like I'm still getting used to like, oh no, don't immediately mentally gloss over scanner. Like I'm
yeah.
still fighting that.
And like I'm one to talk. I've destroyed a run by making a terrible mistake and assuming that I had quickening. I didn't. So
Wait,
it
you mean to
happens.
say that you're human? You're
Yeah.
human?
I know.
Oh, why even bother then? Oh,
But anyway, back to the race. It looks like Koa
mm,
is onto Devour, and John is well about on their way to the English, taking care of floor 4 there.
yeah. That wall crawling isn't helping a whole lot though.
No, it's not. Most of the mini bosses are coming into the center of the room, and like wall crawl is nice, but
Depending on the room layout and exactly where the mini bosses want to float around.
yeah, it's a problem.
Mm. And the worst thing about it is that it's a problem that, as a player, you don't have a lot of control over it.
No, you don't have a lot of control over it.
Like it'd be one thing if, like okay, the rooms are random, but like the boss behavior, they're always going to like try to hide in a corner or something. Like
Yeah.
I know that there's one floor 5 boss that you can bully around the room, but most of the mini bosses they go where they want.
Yeah. There's nothing seated about enemy and boss behaviors. They will do whatever the hell they want. And you just gotta work with it. Like, as we've seen, we could have, like, the best fish ever, where you get, like, multiple times in a row of fish just doing the extremely easy pattern of just going slowly across the room, or fish can spend most of their time off
Hanging out off
screen.
screen. Hmm?
Yep.
Yeah, looks like both racers doing a decent job with floor 4.
Yeah, this floor 4 looks bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say not the worst, but not great. But it also looks like it doesn't seem like either racer's really getting ahead of the other. They're both kind of trudging through the muck at about equal pace.
Yeah. Although John's gonna be running out of that wall crawl thunderhead soon, so we'll need to change
Much
into
to their benefit? Question mark.
question mark. Although this floor or this room specifically is causing problems because of the amount of look at these little wall crawls just hanging around, and then of course the hermits like to run away, so it's running away from the points of damage and causing so many problems. I love wall crawl. Koa's gonna gamble on. Oh, that's a good gamble to go to the edge of end of a corridor to find battle ball, and John is gonna be taking a very, very lovely. I think they both have the same racer, and it's a good racer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Meanwhile,
massive upgrade.
While Koa hasn't started the fight yet, they do know where the room is, so they're gonna be able to jump right in. So yeah, a little bit of a lead for John, but not much.
Yeah.
And again, Scanner gives intel, but it's floor 5. This could go either way. Ooh, that is not a lot of great actionable info from Scanner. Like, yeah, we've got a couple mini boss locations, but better than nothing.
Unfortunately, the nice thing about Scanner is that you can kind of like glean, you can kind of lean into going in certain directions to maximize, like, ways to open up the floor, basically.
Yeah.
Like, there's one mini boss opened up now. That's a very hectic room on Koa's end. It just, that's how it is sometimes. It's also a danger room. I hate those.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be a glitch room.
Yeah.
When I was unlocking all of the loops, that like rattle sound of when you went into a glitch room, I got to the point where that was like actually upsetting me. If I heard that as soon as I went into a room, it's just like, oh great, what saw trap is this?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, John getting a room that I love either getting like razor or drill for. It's just like, oh, you want me to wait for these candles? But waiting is for losers.
Exactly.
All right, one more to go for John, and I believe Ko has also got one left.
I think so, yeah. Ko is just like, nope, I'm gonna go right in there. Yeah, the advantage of now being able to, like, bomb to snuff candles is extremely good. Remember, you can do that. Although Koa, ooh, that's disadvantage. Ran out of that really good razor. That's an okay laser, but...
I was also going to say, it looks like they have zigged where John had zagged, and that's gotten John the last mini-boss.
Yeah.
Like, again, not due to a bad decision on Koba's part, just literal lucky floor.
Yeah. And, again, you know, there is skill involved, but, like Kat has been saying, sometimes you gotta gamble to go in a direction and hope that you're going the right direction.
And oh no, Koa still has one more fight. Luckily,
yeah.
I'm trying to remember where it was.
Do not remember where it was. I think.
But still, John's on phase 2 now, so writing is starting to get on the wall.
Yeah, I think John has it in the bag. 8 HP, final phase, extremely good razor.
Yeah, I was about to say 8 HP and razor. It's your fight to lose.
Yeah, and that happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Again, floor 5, it really can go either way. Like, if both folks are entering floor 5 at roughly the same time, it's anyone's race.
Yeah, it is. We'll let Koa finish this Overlord fight. As you can see, the DPS on this Overlord fight with the crossbeam laser is a lot less.
Yeah.
With that compared to that that really nice razor.
But yeah, 1341, great time. Like, I still think that the best I've managed to pull was either like 1330 or 1345.
I think 1330. I haven't been doing a lot of 5 runs myself. I've been focusing on F6. I did pull a 15-minute F6 on one of my practices before the event.
Yeah, it's a shame for that laser, because again, like, it's not pulse wave, and it's just...
Yeah.
Like, it can do extra damage for a room full of enemies, but single target, it's, you know, it's not just quite as focused, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like Koa, if I'm guesstimating correctly, might be sub 15. Fingers crossed. That'd be nice.
See.
Yep, closing it out. Plenty of HP and
15,
bombs
15.
to spare.
And bombs to spare, yep.
Very nice. Excellent.
Alright. We're on to match number 2. Will John keep the win, or will Koa take a game off of him?
So we've got our seed. Appreciate the hype. What if girl and dumpster boots?
Woo.
Thank you.
Yeah, these have been really good matches. It's also really nice to just be back in the seat for the racing league.
And
So
I'm
I've-
assuming you're ready.
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
So to that, double checking that our races are good to go.
Yep. Looks like they're ready.
All right. On your marks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Very appropriate music. Oh, love these Scullies.
Yeah.
That's new to Into Oblivion.
I mean,
Sorry.
sometimes you just get extra cool skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
I still have yet to figure out Scully as a ship. I'm working on it, but oh man, he's an adorable weirdo.
I just don't attempt Scully.
Fair. Alright, so let's see if floor 1 has any surprises for us.
Make it
Ammo
clicking.
in shop, but it's not damage.
Weatherproof discount or stealth. I didn't see. I think Pixel.
Discount for
Discount.
John.
Okay. Okay. Koa picked Luxor.
Oof, yeah, that is a choice. Or more accurately, that is a weapon. I am not a fan of Luxor.
I'm not a fan of it either. We jokingly call it the Terraria weapon because that's kind of what it is, but it's very slow to turn.
Yeah.
It's got low damage compared to most other lasers. It's
That's
just
the
good
thing
in a
for me, is
pinch.
it does so little damage up front.
Yeah.
That combined with the turning radius, or the slower turning radius. Ugh.
Yeah. Unfortunate because
I know that
it's
was
based
that
off
was a
one.
point of discussion you and Nick were leaning into earlier. Is how a lot
Yes.
of players don't realize how much it slows you down.
Yes. It's and it takes practice to just kind of work your way around it. It looks like John picked a line Thunderhead.
Now, meanwhile, talking about where Luxor could be good, that's a laser pointer on a ringleader.
Yeah. It's good in a pinch.
Excellent.
That's
Yeah.
that's kind of what most of the. That's kind of what I would consider most of the unique items. They are good in a pinch. If you have no other weapons, you might as well take it. Oops.
But yeah, no, really lucky for Koa that it was ringleader, because that let Luxor kind of shine a bit and let them catch up a bit.
Yeah.
What's the I'm trying to remember. What's the keyword for where like the Thunderhead that John has, where it matches your crosshair?
It's a line.
A line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, line's really neat. I could see that, depending on the weapons that get it. It could be really interesting.
It can be really interesting. I know for sure that one of the most broken unique items that kind of has a line is not Corona.
Drill?
Not drill. It's a unique. I will remember the name in a minute.
Unique.
Gorinich. There we go. Gorinich.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Alex, and that. Thank you. Also, quickening has been detected by Koa.
Nice. Yep, and it looks like John picked it up as well.
Yeah, Scrap Runner was a reason to hesitate, but yeah, quickening.
I would have picked quickening. Again, it's good safety, and B, like, again, you have to kind of be realistic on what you can manage versus what you can't manage, and quickening is far more consistent at lower level plays, and like even with higher level play.
Yeah. Also, Aki mentioning Luxor, decent early weapon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but I know that the general consensus is going to be, yeah. Just
Like-
me, I am not a fan, but that's me personally.
Like I said, if you've got nothing else in an early game and it's a unique, you might as well pick it
Sure.
up.
Yeah.
Because
Better than Pea Shooter.
It's better than Pea Shooter, yeah. John's about
So
to
it
run
looks
out
like
of
John.
this. Yeah,
I
John's.
was gonna say, also look like they're about to start the mini boss. Meanwhile, Ko is just getting started on presents.
looks like Koa's about finished with that, and John's gonna start presents.
Yep. So hot on heels.
Yep.
Not too much of a lead, but it's definitely there.
Yeah,
Let's see
it
how
could
floor three
leapfrog.
goes. Oh, hey, a micro core. But that's also VIP located, so now it's just a hunt for the 2 mini bosses.
Yep. What I like to see, what's interesting to see is sometimes the racers are opting to not pick up certain upgrade, or not really upgrades, but certain items.
And you
because-
and wondering like what was that like heat of the moment thinking?
I think when you're trying to go fast,
Ooh, oh, you got scanner.
Yeah, Koa just got scanner. But I think it's kind of like it's weighing the risks of like, is it worth picking up a 5%, like a tiny like 5% max ammo increase to spend like a few seconds to just maneuver around to get it in a shortcut? And I think that's smart play. Like 5% in the long run on an F5 run is not gonna be the difference.
Yeah, speaking
And
of
I think
a
that's
decision,
smart
it
play.
does look like Koa's remembering to open up shortcuts to try to like cut to literally like cut corners and get through rooms quicker.
Yes.
So that might be explaining why they've been able to slowly edge further and further compared to John.
Yeah. Also, Devourer, unfortunately, the worst enemy that you, or the worst boss that you could ever like have if you wanted to proc quickening. Because if you proc quickening, then like the boss is in small chunks. It's just impossible to.
Yeah, because it's worth remembering that, like, yeah, granted, you get a damage boost when quickening goes off, but there's quickening going off. That is an explosion.
Yeah, and as you've seen throughout most of these fights, is that it does a lot of damage. So you're better off doing it on a boss that you can take a chunk of its health off and be done with it.
Yeah.
With Devourer,
like,
you're
Devourer,
only...
like, he's got the eyes, which... and then the heart, which is quick to die anyways.
Yeah. Like, as far as I know, the eyes take a certain percentage of the health bar off, and the eyes also appear, like, only in 3s at a time. I think when Nick and I...
you're not really gonna get the value of it, no matter how you slice it. You just can't get full value on Devourer, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. And I think Nick and I have, like, tried our best to, like, try and, like, micro, like, see what the how can you, like, take out the eyes in the fastest way possible, and unfortunately the fastest way possible is to reset. Reset. I jokingly say that, but,
yeah.
but no, it's actually to wait until there's, like, 3 on screen, and then you take them out.
For it.
Yeah.
So we've got a new razor for Koa. Meanwhile, John's passed over the trove, but they're onto the upgrade.
I suppose...
Fortune on floor 4 over the artifact.
Interesting.
As you've said earlier, I don't love it, but, not invalid either.
Yeah, it's not invalid either. Yeah. Like, if it were me, I would have picked Artifact, because I feel like weighing the option between the chance of getting better upgrades per room versus a much more steady damage boost from the blessed weapon, I feel would be better.
Yeah, like if it was like earlier on floor 1, floor 2, like the weapon's gonna run out eventually, or potentially, whereas, okay, Fortune's got time to shine. On the inverse, we're already on floor 4, Fortune's like practically dealt with at that point.
Looks like Koa's got a instant recall, shoot, what's it called? Ring shot razor.
But yeah, ring shot. Yeah, that was one option from the trove. The other, it was a runic. I didn't get all the keywords, but yeah, that's what's going to be in the trove if John goes and cracks it.
Yeah, I would have 100% picked the. Excuse me, it's late in the day for me. I would have picked the ring shot. It's not the best.
Yeah,
but...
over the runic definitely makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like we're buffering on John's end. Let me give it a minute. Buffering both of them on my end. That's concerning.
Just a bit. Thoughts and prayers.
I am hoping that my internet did not take a dive.
I mean, your Discord call has been fine, and the stream is still
Stream
okay.
is fine? Okay. So I'm not dropping any frames?
No. Yeah,
Okay.
I've got the stream pulled up as well, like muted, but I just unmuted to see if the audio's jaggy, and yeah, no, I don't think it's on your end.
Okay.
Yeah,
how
that's
do they
also
look...
good point by Nick. The timer's been running no problem.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna reset them and see if I can get anything. Oh, we have to wait for ads. That was my mistake. Are they okay on your end? Can you open up the sheet? Or, Okay, I've reset things. Everything looks good. That was probably a hiccup on my end. Maelstrom.
Yeah, stream looks good now.
Okay, stream looks good now. Perfect. Maelstrom from Koa.
Maelstrom!
I
love that you...
I think it's great. You have to be able to know how to use it. And Koa...
But, oh man, can that be a one... That can be a one-click room clear if you know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, it's just a regular sword with lots of extra steps. I'm hoping Koa realizes what he's got. It doesn't look like it, and that's
that's unfortunate.
upsetting. Yeah, because the thing is that unlike almost every other sword, you have to charge it.
Yeah, because if Koa had charged it to full and entered that room, would have cleared the room, and you wouldn't have to worry about the puzzles.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Oh no, you hate to see it.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Well, at least it's not a problem anymore, because it's drill time.
I love that spin. Very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. And again, like, drill on floor 5 is so good, because there are so many walls or obstacles that you're just like, no, I just want to ignore these for now, thanks. And then also the potential to just bully mini-bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, drill on 4-5 is so good.
Yeah. And Koa they both still have, yeah, I know exactly what John's gonna do.
So John is getting ready for, hugs and kisses with, Overlord.
Yeah, look how much it is just... I think John is going to out-DPS. Yeah, John is out-DPSing. I think John has the significantly better play going on with here. John knows exactly how to handle this drill.
Yeah, and I'm surprised, given that, like, quickening is still on the books, that, like, not being a little more aggressive for damage, and for the sake of, proccing, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think John handled that a lot better. John also had the health to be able to just out-DPS the damage he was taking for those, for that drill. That's the power of drill.
Great call on his part.
Impressive. Alright, so John takes a run off of Koa.
But at the same time, like, Koa, seconds behind.
Great,
it's not by much. Like, let's say, like, I honestly do wonder if Koa had been more aggressive in phase 1, like, both for doing the extra damage and then getting their proc of quickening to do more damage because they were pulled back when it went off. I am wondering how much closer this would have been because it's still close as is.
It would have been much, much closer, yes. John has murdered Koa. But yeah, incredible, impressive drill play with John. John knows exactly how to handle drills.
Yeah, but also like in Koa's defense, like he also got up close and personal as well.
Yeah.
And then I think Fear might have gotten the better towards the end of it, but still.
Koa's like almost entered F6. But yeah, 14-minute, 14:48, very good times, excellent times. Good games for everyone. This was an absolutely wonderful, like, this was like, as much as, you know, I was being a little like mean, kind of. I'm sorry about that, but these were incredible runs, and it was incredible to see the just showcase of skill and knowledge that is required to basically race. And there's so much potential and so much like seen about all of this, and I'm thrilled.
Yeah, as much fun as it was being a racer and doing an exhibition race yesterday, being able to more aggressively just watch today was phenomenal, just because of how neck and neck some of these races were, and then also some of the decision making that was on display as a result too. Just incredible to watch.
Absolutely. And it's also a learning thing too. Like, you learn a lot watching other people play.
I know that I've taken a couple mental notes on some things. That's for sure.
All right.
So, that is going to be all of our events for today.